Hey everybody, Caleb here. We're starting with work today. I left this off last time with me trying to get this all set in so I could glue this up, and we're there. I even went ahead, and I know it's not on screen right now, but I got my bridge set about where it should be. I put it down there and I checked the neck angle, and it looks great. So, we're going to glue this thing in. Then tomorrow, we're going to have a glued in neck. So, I'm going to unclamp this real quick. We'll get some glue on here. And it should be as simple as that. This did take me a little while to get it fit perfectly, but you know, that's what we're looking for. Let me pick a paintbrush. And we will paint some glue on there. Yeah, this took a little while to get perfect, but that's what we do when we want it perfect. So I'll put a little bit of glue on here. I'll get a little bit of glue on the carpet. My carpet's been a bit of a mess currently. You can see all the wood chips maybe from carving this. But that's just the way it goes. I've been looking forward to this for a little while now, because this is the last big step before we're really close to finishing this thing. And that's crazy. This has been a long time coming to get this far. Alright, I'm going to glue both surfaces. I just want to make sure we get perfect coverage on glue. I don't want to ever have to take this out. However, if I ever do, it shouldn't be that big a deal. Alright, that's pretty good. This should be enough on that face. We should be good to flip this over and clamp it down. Okay. Just wanted to slide around on me. Let me pick that up. Take a look at it. Alright, I think we're doing good. I need to get a little clamp for that tongue. I'm just going to grab one of these ones back here. It's going to be way too big, but it'll work for what I need. I want to put two on there just to be sure we get it pressed all the way evenly across. And I think we got a neck fitting in the slot. So we'll give that overnight to dry. And we're going to have a really, really well stuck neck. Next thing I can do is finish up any little fills I need to do, get this good and sanded, and I'm going to decide how we're going to start on finish on this thing. So, there we go. Well, it sat up overnight, and I've got something that looks like a guitar. But you may have noticed I forgot a step. I forgot to put side dots in it. So we're going to do that right now real quick. To the best of my ability. I've got the right size drill bit in here, and I've already used the little pokey thing to poke me some basically pilots. I measured halfway in between the frets and then poked a little hole so I'd have a spot for my side dot. It's looking like it's going to be good. So we're just going to come through and drill these real quick. Alright, I'm just going to go up through 12. I could probably try and get these ones up here, but I don't think I really need them. So I'll just do the ones that I think I need. You notice I also didn't do any inlay on the front. I just thought it looked a little cleaner if we went without. Obviously, it's a lot easier, but I kind of liked the clean look for this. So now I just need to get a little bit of glue out. And we can do these real quick. That's hard to see with nothing behind it of contrasting color, but let me grab some glue and we'll put those in there. Well, assuming I can get it to work, I'm going to use this Superfatic glue. It's really good for plastics. What's kind of sad is this is the only plastic on this whole thing, and I couldn't get away with none. But it's good. It'll be fine. Maybe where are my side cutters? Here they are. Okay. So we'll do this real quick here. Except then I put no glue out. Okay. All right. All right. So what I'll do is I'll let that dry. This Superfatic glue, it sets up in about 10-15 minutes. And I'll come back with a file or some sandpaper, probably a little bit of both, and knock those down perfectly flat. And I've got fret markers on the sides here. Wow, look at that. So we'll give that some time to dry, and then we'll move on. All right, so what I'm going to do next is maybe not what you would expect me to do next. I want to get this starting to get prepped for finish. And I've sanded this quite a bit. There's a couple little spots I think where I maybe just got a little thinner or something. I'm not too worried about it because I'm just going to get sanded some more because I'm going to put on some grain filler. We're We used this on Troy's guitar when we built it, and I was pretty happy with it. So I've been going back and forth about whether or not I wanted to use this. And I think I do. I had to remember what the instructions are here. Yep, against the grain. So this wet color is going to actually give you some idea what it's going to look like with finish. And that is looking really cool. So I'm going to start putting this on, letting it dry. We'll do the big face first. It's looking pretty good. So typically, at least the last time we did this in a couple coats. Troy and I, when we put it on his guitar, we put it on pretty heavy, gave it some time to dry. Maybe we sanded it a little and we did it again. Just to make sure we got all those grain pores filled. This Padauk is really porous. Has a lot of little dots. It's looking really dark on camera. It doesn't look that dark in person. Which I really like it. I really like the way it's looking color-wise. But we'll give that however long it says to dry, like 15, 30 minutes, somewhere in there. 30, 45 minutes. And do again. Okay, so 30 minutes. And sand it a little and start over. So we'll let that set. Alright, so we're a couple coats in here. I say a couple, two. We're 2 coats in here. This is dried for plenty long enough. I'm supposed to knock this down a little bit, kind of between coats here. So I've got some fairly fine sandpaper on my disc sander here. Knock it down a Alright, that's all I'm going to do with that. I want to kind of clean this off a little bit before I put any more on there. You can really see those pores now. I don't know if you can see it, but like inside the pores is still glossy. On top is flat and, not glossy. So it's so funny to see them, how deep they are. This is going to take a while. This Padauk is notorious for this. They have really deep pores, and it's really hard to get it filled. So it's going to take a little while. This is probably where I'm going to leave it for this video. My next step is putting some more of this on here to try and fill these dang pores. So it's apply a coat, wait 30 minutes, sand it off. Apply a coat, wait 30 minutes, sand it off. But this way we will have the pores on the back at least. On the sides as well, especially on this Padauk. Totally full. So when I decide to put lacquer on this thing, we're not shrinking lacquer into all of them pores. So I only have to put so many coats of lacquer on, like significantly less, and we'll be done. So the next time you see me here working on this thing, I'm hoping to be putting finish on it. But for now, we're in the sanding job. Yeah. The cool thing is we're really starting to get an idea what it's going to look like with finish on it, and I am liking it. I'm really liking this back. The center stripe, my black and white on this deep red, looking good. So thanks for watching me get a little bit more work done on this thing. This is, once again, been a long time coming up to this. I'm hoping we'll be done here in the next month or so, really, or at least wrapping up finish before too long. It sat in the background too long. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.